Kain refused the sacrifice. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Soul Reaver 1 and 2 Remastered has arrived on PS5. A masterpiece of a story, one of my favorites growing up on PS1, PS2. Let's take a look at this deluxe edition for the PlayStation 5. Here is the front of Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver Remastered from Asypr Media, and it looks flat, but it's actually three-dimensional. You can see Raziel under there with the scratch marks. This video game has such a great story and dialogue. I love the quote with the coin. What happens when you flip a coin enough times and it lands on its edge? You think the Seraphim were noble, altruistic? Their agenda was the same as ours. Celebrate the 25th anniversary of Soul Reaver. The contents include the physical game, steelbook, artbook, and soundtrack. Next up, you undo this, and these are the contents in the game, so let's take a look at them individually. When you slide it out, it's the artbook that has the cover there. First off, here is the steelbook that has the Soul Reaver blade that encapsulates Raziel's soul. I love this, so you can put the video game... I don't know if you can see it very well. So you can put the video game in a steelbook. I love this. Inside, when you open up the steelbook, it has an image of Kain. It'd be cool if they did Blood Omen 1 and 2 or Legacy of Kain Defiance Remastered next. I love this. This is awesome. I like the regular case, but I might have to put it in this one. Then we have the official soundtrack with, of course, Vampiric Raziel there and the Soul Reaver. Oh, man. I love the soundtrack to this. And then the regular Raziel. So cool. So it looks like when you fold it out... it makes one image. That is awesome. I love that. Inside are 2 CDs, and of course it has the soundtrack. Ariel's Lament's good. They don't have Ozar Meridisham on there, do they? I don't know if they do. That surprises me that they don't have that. That really surprises me. I was expecting that on CD. That's kind of a little bit of a disappointment for me from Information Society, but we have Ariel's Lament. That one's good. You saw this earlier is the front of the cover. It's the back of the art book, and you get the art of Nosgoth, Soul Reaver. So let's take a quick look here. Let's flip through. Awesome images, and here will be a set of photos that show just some of the artwork inside this book. Overall, it's really nice. I love seeing the template for the Soul Reaver 2 cover. I remember that on PS2. My brother had it, had Soul Reaver 1. Overall, it's a nice book with different images, Blood Omen, different things like that. What do you think of Soul Reaver? What do you think of Soul Reaver, Mr. Benny? No? Too scary? Okay. What do you think of Soul Reaver? Okay, Benny. Inside we have the PS5 physical edition of Soul Reaver Remastered. I adore this cover. This is such an awesome cover with Mobius, Kain, Ariel, and Raziel. Crystal Dynamics, Asypr Media. Nice. And similar to Star Wars and Tomb Raider, it has basic font with no logo, so it's going to look the same as those video games when you put them next to each other. The back has the same image as the exterior box it came in, and it only takes 8 gigabytes, so yeah. I'm curious to play this now with a map and updated graphics, especially Soul Reaver 1. The one thing I do miss is the older games used to have some awesome booklets, but we just have the disc, which I don't mind. I want a physical copy. So definitely beat finding the PS2 and PS1 versions. It's not a bad set for any Legacy of Kain fans out there. One of the best video game stories and vampire stories I've ever experienced in my life. I'm so happy to see it remastered for the PlayStation 5. Anyway, let me know if you got Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver 1 and 2 on digital, physical media. Did you get the deluxe edition? Which console? Share your Legacy of Kain memories down in the comments below.